In this video lesson, we will create a new class that will be able to handle different HTTP requests and respond to those HTTP requests with some data. Basically, this single class that we will create will make our Spring Boot application work as a web service. Alright, so let's create this new class. I will select my products microservice. I'll select the root package. We'll do right mouse click, choose new, and then select class. I will give this class a name, products controller. And usually controller classes, they are placed into a package called controllers. But in this project, I think I will have only one controller class, but I'm planning to create a couple of other REST-related classes that will be used together with this controller class. So for now, I will put this controller class into a package called REST. So here in the package field, I will put dot, and I will create a new package called REST. And I will click on finish to create a new class. Alright, so we have our new class created, and to make this class a REST controller class that is able to accept HTTP requests sent to a certain URL path, I will need to annotate it with a special annotation that is called REST controller. I will need to import this annotation. Now, classes that we annotate with annotations like REST controller here, or component or service, an instance of these classes will be created by Spring Framework when our application starts up. And an object of this class will be created and it will be placed into application context so that it can be used. Now, a very important point. When Spring Boot application starts up, Spring Framework will scan our project starting from the main root package that we have here, com apps developer blog.estore.product service. This is our main root package. It will start scanning our project starting from this main root package, looking for classes with annotations. It will scan the main root package, and it will also scan all sub-packages. For example, the new package we have created, REST, it is a sub-package of product service. So the Spring Framework will scan the main root package, it will scan all sub-packages of this package, and it will find all classes with annotations, it will create objects of these classes and will put them into application context. If you place this controller class into a different package that is not a sub-package of the main root package, then Spring Framework will not be able to find your controller class and it will not work. You can still fix it, but the easiest way to make it work is to always place the new classes that you create for this project either into main root package or into a sub-package of this main root package. Alright? So be careful here. If for some reason your controller class does not work, check if you have annotated this class with the REST controller annotation and check if this class is in the sub-package of the main root package. So now to register this controller class at a specific URL path, I will annotate it with another annotation that is called request mapping annotation. So now we have a REST controller class that will listen for HTTP requests that are sent to /product web service endpoint. Let me import request mapping annotation. And now when we run this application, by default, it will start on port 8080. So the URL path to this controller will start with, let me add a comment here, HTTP, and then localhost, because I'm running it in my local development environment, it will start by default on port number 8080, and then this controller will be available at the URL path /products, like this. But at this moment, if we run this application and if we try sending HTTP requests to it, our REST controller class will not be able to handle any requests because it doesn't have any methods in it. So let's add some methods to it to enable it to actually handle some HTTP requests, execute some business logic, and send back a response.